So, you guys have thought about what you think might happen, and you've made a prediction about what happened when we said he opened the door to the girls' bathroom, closed his eyes, and then stepped inside. If you haven't made your prediction yet, think about what your prediction is now. He opened his eyes. Luckily, the room was empty. He held his breath and listened. Nothing could be worse than being beaten up inside a girl's bathroom. They'd probably stick my head in a girl's toilet, he thought. He waited. He didn't hear anything. He looked around. The floor and the bottom half of the walls were covered with green tile. There were 2 white sinks with a paper towel dispenser. There were 3 toilets in 3 separate stalls. Each stall had a door. It looked very much like a boy's bathroom. Girls' toilets appeared to be the same as boy toilets. He was disappointed. He couldn't risk going back out into the hall. He leaned against one of the stalls, reached into his brown paper sack, and took out his roast beef sandwich. Someone was opening the door. He quickly put the sandwich back in the bag and hopped into a stall, closing the door behind him. He stood on the toilet so his feet couldn't be seen. He listened. He heard a person walk across the tiled floor and then entered the stall next to him. He covered his mouth with his hand as he heard some familiar but very private sounds. At last, the toilet flushed, and he heard the person zip her pants and walk across to the sink. He heard the sound of running water, and then a paper towel pulled down from the dispenser. Finally, the bathroom door opened and shut. He exhaled, hopped off the toilet, stepped out of the stall, and froze. 2 girls were staring at him. What do you think's going to happen next? Turn and talk, please.